Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bougie, but you can call me Kennedy. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a review on some of the PACIFICA products I received. So, PACIFICA, if you guys haven't already known, is a vegan clean beauty company. Most of their products are vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, don't get tested on animals, all the great stuff we love. It also uses a lot of natural beauty products. Some of the things I don't really care that they use is fragrance. As a dry skin girl myself, fragrance can be really drying, and if put on, it can be very irritating. I don't get a lot of bumps or acne or breakouts like my oily skin girls do, so thankfully I can use it a little bit more. We're just going to be trying some products as I do my face, because Lord knows my skin is feeling it. I already went and gone and washed my face, so I'm going to put on my scarf and then we'll get to it. And before we get to it, did you press the subscribe button? Did you? You didn't. I know. So press the subscribe button, follow your girl. Also, turn on your post notifications. I know I don't upload as continuously and as consistently as I should. However, turn it on just so you know when I post, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment on this, share it with your friends, like it for me. Go ahead. I love you. And be one part of the babes. Also, I have a blog. It is called bougiebabe.blog. It will be in the description below, so subscribe to that as well, because I do try to do weekly updates. So let me, get to it. Why? Okay. Y'all, just got my hair done. And when I got my hair done, why, like, the next day did it rain? Mother Nature obviously does not want me to be great. But it's okay, because we still great in here. You heard me? If you guys don't mind, I'm probably going to use the viewfinder and the mirror the most in this video, only because I can barely see. So, also, I did get a lot of comments and feedback and comments from people that watched my video. Thanks, babes. That the quality wasn't really good, so I'm changing the quality on it. Hopefully, quality matches up and we get better videos. So I already went in with the PACIFICA Rose Kombucha face wash. It's pretty cheap. I got it from Target. I got all of this from my cousin Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. But you can also find this at Target and also other department stores, and if your local Ulta or Sephora. So as you can see, I'm not sure y'all can see this, but as you guys can see, I always have a lot of dark spots. I don't really break out much because, again, I don't have oily skin. But as you guys can see, right there on my forehead, not sure if y'all can see, I'm going to try to close it up right there. But that is where I get dry most of the time. So, my forehead and T-zone, and right underneath here, just desert dry. I don't know who did it. I don't know what happened, but it's just dry. And so I always try to hydrate as much as I can around this area. I don't try to do too much because, again, it can clog my pores, even though inherently and genetically I have small pores. But, you don't want to just over moisturize. If you didn't know, too much of a good thing can be bad.
Message!
So, the face wash is definitely, I would say, not for all skin types. That's just me. As a dry skin girl, it's actually pretty good. It removes your makeup, cleanse and tones, rose and fermented tea, plus the powerhouse antioxidants for all skin types. It is also sulfate free. Personally, for me, I don't think it would be that great for oily skin. I do have one that I think would be pretty good. Is a deep cleansing face wash. Now, I got this in a little travel size because I don't really use this at all. Like, it's still not open to this day. There's been no drop to use. But it says it's also for all skin types, but it's more so for oily and blemish prone skin types, because you have the removal of makeup and cleansing for toning as well. You have coconut water and super greens, which is actually really, really good for oily skin. And then obviously another part of powerhouse antioxidants. So I think personally, if you're going to use a Pacifica face wash and you have more oily skin, the Kale Detox face wash is better for you. Rose kombucha, I would say more so for my dry and combination girls and guys. This is the one for you. Personally, the smell of it, it's not a bad smell. It's definitely not an overbearing smell, which I personally cannot stand with my skincare products. Like, I love smell.
Really, nigga?
Yes. I used it about for 2 weeks straight. I actually haven't put it down since. I usually used to use my Aqua Belly, what's the company again? Bliss Company face wash. That was really a good one because it was very hydrating, which if I need like a little bit of hydration, I would definitely wash this one. This face wash doesn't dry out my skin as much. However, I do feel it drying and feeling a little ashy, and I don't like that. So we're gonna move on to the next product. The next product is the Gem Water Crystal Infused Micellar Cleansing Tonic. So it's not really like a toner, it's kind of like a micellar cleanser and toner mixed together. I like it because it's very hydrating. Now usually most people go with this first, then their face wash. I'm the opposite. I like the face wash first because most of my face washes dry out my skin very quickly. And what I've noticed with this is even though it's rinse-free cleanse, you know, you don't have to, it removes your makeup and tones the skin. It also hydrates my skin at some, like, really hydrates it. So, oh god. Usually when I put this on, my skin doesn't feel so dry. And it also kind of foams, if you guys can see. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up. But it kind of foams as well, as if it's like a second cleanser. Ooh. I know some of y'all like, Kennedy, your nails. I got them done. I swear this light. I'm not sure if you can see, but they're like a pink and silver. I didn't really care for this, but it grew on me. I got over it. But I like to cleanse everywhere. Now, I know some people don't do this, but I'm gonna need some of y'all to wash the back of y'all neck. We don't forget our necks and our skincare routine. We don't forget. Okay? They're connected. I mean, it's great. It's definitely hydrating. So what a lot of people get wrong with oily skin is they think that they're not supposed to moisturize and hydrate their skin because it's so oily. Whereas the, what's the word I'm looking for? Your pores, sort of say. It's actually a different word. I can't remember it. But it's on my blog. So go check out my most recent post. They are stimulating more oil from the pores because they think you're dry. So, you know, it's like overproducing the oil and sebum. So that's why you become so oily. So if you moisturize, your pores are going to think, hey, they're good enough. I don't need to overproduce. So I would say to always continue to hydrate and moisturize your skin, regardless of if you're oily or dry. But this, I would personally, like, this just works for me. Hydrates my skin feels a little better, and it doesn't feel as drying as when I do my face wash. So after I do the Gem Water Cleansing Tonic, I don't know the prices of this. I will search this up and it'll probably be in a little bar on the side of the screen, so watch out for that. And again, they will be in the description box below. I always try to put a link. The next thing I use from Pacifica, especially from 2 weeks that I used it, was the Dreamy Youth Day and Night Face Cream. It feels so nice, and honestly, I actually think it's really great for all skin. It is light, so it doesn't feel too heavy on the face, and it's very hydrating. So why not use it? So I'm gonna put this on my face. I really just put it on my face like this, but I know there's certain people that'll be like, ah, bacteria. And to be honest, same. But I always just try to use that because it's more precise that way. I can precisely put it on the spots I need to put it on. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, now as y'all can see, I put it right there. That is my issue area. I usually know a lot of people with these issue area, the T-zone, and everyone is always like acne or more oily, and I'm just like, where's my dry girls at? I don't get to see y'all much anymore. F it. I had to, y'all. As you guys probably saw in my previous videos, I pat all my skincare. I don't like to rub or kind of scrape the face. I like to be real gentle when I'm patting. And just pat it all in as if you're blending it like foundation. It's kind of the best way I can describe me putting on my face creams in my skincare routine. Pat it on like it was foundation. Doesn't have it on the back. It was on the packaging. The packaging for it. However, I don't like keeping all the packaging because I just feel like it creates clutter. I don't like clutter. But it's supposed to promote lifting effect, improve skin's radiance, and directions is you can use for morning and night, apply to clean skin, blend well in circular motion. So obviously it wants you to go more this way. It's not for me, dog. It's a no from me, dog. It again doesn't have overbearing smell, but of course it still smells like perfume. So again, if you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't. Your skin's a little bit tougher, just a little tough. Mine's not that tough. She just acts. She acts like she's tough, and then sometimes she acts up. It's my skin. But I would definitely. Oh, this is sleep hydration solar mask. I'm using this. I was gonna use my Pond's and ruin the whole video because I love Pond's dry skin cream, but I'm not gonna do it. So after that, I use the Rose Jelly Beauty Sleep Under Eye Gel. I doubt y'all can see that. Hopefully, I'll put a picture up somewhere. This has the cooling glass rollerblades, blue tansy peptides, and roll hips. Again, all for skin types. Personally, for me, I don't really care too much for eye cream because I feel like eye creams don't really work that well, and plus, I'm not older, so I really don't need them. However, sometimes just for the experience of eye cream, and again, I'm a dry skin girl. And my dry skin, we needed some hydration, especially around the eye area. So, eye creams and eye serums usually help with hydrating my eye area. Now, this is definitely cooling. As you can see, I try to get all up in there. I get all up in there. But I actually do like it. I used to have another eye cream, the e.l.f. eye cream. I hated it. I did not like the e.l.f. eye cream at all. I was just like, it doesn't work. It's not as illuminating as it says. So I kind of, use it on and off. Just, again, it's great for hydration, but it wasn't as illuminating and getting rid of my circles like it was promising. So I tried this, and honestly, it was just like, hey, we'll just help your eye bags a little bit. Like, we're not gonna make it seem like you have none, but we'll cool you down, we'll wake you up a little bit, we'll hydrate it, and that's what we're gonna do. And it actually did that, not gonna lie. Does this have the ingredients? Yes, it has ingredients. Look. So that's caffeine and coffee seed extract, which makes sense. Oh, so this is great. It actually has no perfume in this, so if you do want to use it just around your eye area just to hydrate the eyes, I would go for this. I would say pick this up. Now, an actual serum, which I rarely use, to be honest, is the Gem Serum Radium Drops. It is watermelon quartz and lemongrass, and again, all skin types. They're lying. These are not great for all skin types. It is rose quartz, watermelon, lemongrass come together for graceful mica to boost your skin's aura and natural glow. Apply to clean skin. Also, again, formulated without parabens, phthalates, and propylene glycol. Didn't know that other products. I feel like I saw it on another product, but I'm not gonna go through it. Technically, I would probably use this before I would use this as a serum. Oh, excuse me. But when I use this as a serum, I just didn't care for it. And I felt like it just made my face a little bit more dewier than I wanted it to be. Now let's try it now, since I'm doing a whole face. Ooh. Drop on my forehead, yeah. So as you guys can see, I'm trying to use, now my forehead be dry. I'm trying to use as little as possible because I wasn't even supposed to drop it in the box like that. But it's just not something I would reach for. Like, it just made me shiny. I would definitely put it, you know, if I was doing a foundation and I wanted like a natural glow, I definitely put it there. But I noticed with just my face, it makes me shinier than I want to. Like, don't get me wrong, I love looking like a diamond, but this makes me look like a diamond plus some water plus extra water, and it just makes me look so dewy, like I'm sweating, and I don't like it. Maybe it's because I put a lot on. Maybe I put a lot on the first couple times around, but I didn't like it. It just made me feel like I looked like I was sweating. It's just soothing when you do your skincare. It's just like, oh, I get to sit down and think about me for a second. God dang it. So last but not least, I'm going to be putting on the Wake Up Beautiful Sleep Hydration Sleepover Mask. Boom boom. Now, let's be honest. Most of these, you know, sleep masks and like hydration sleep masks are literally just night creams. But they make my face feel so nice when I wake up. Let's be honest, it's about the experience. You can literally put on night cream, moisturizer, and it'll be like your sleepover mask. I don't try to put a lot, again, even though I'm a dry skin girl, I try not to overdo it. Especially, I just put on, it's actually not a lot of products I've put on my face before. My skincare routine is getting smaller and smaller the more I look at different ingredients and the more I research things you actually need for your skincare routine. Like, don't get me wrong, I used to really believe about a 12-step skincare routine. Like, you have to do your mask, you have to exfoliate, you have to do this, you have to do that. And it was like an everyday thing. Like, my skincare, even though I still get complaints that my skincare routine is long. It used to be longer, honestly. I kind of grew out of skincare fads and, you know, different trends we do, like the jade roller, the quartz rollers, all these hacks and stuff. I'm just like, I have no time. None. So I just try to stick to whatever is best for me. So I smell everything. It kind of smells like sunscreen. This again is also formulated without parabens, phthalates, petroleum, and again, more perfume. Even though it's a natural perfume and obviously it's using it for the essential oils that it's extracting it from, it's perfume. You don't always need perfume. So for my last step that I'm doing, this is not a PACIFICA product at all. This is just me wanting to exfoliate my lips because it's been like, what, 2 weeks? A week? Some weeks? But I need it, Lord. So this is the Elf Lick Exfoliant in coconut. This has, you know, smell of coconut. It has grapeseed oil as well. It has avocado oil. It has a lot of different oils. Again, if you have sensitive skin, you probably don't want it. It's more of a physical peel than a chemical peel, which is usually the lip mask you just put over your lips and it chemically peels the dead skin off. This is more of a physical one, which a lot of dermatologists and estheticians say that, you know, it's not the greatest to use, especially if you're exfoliating. However, with a physical one, you probably want to do it once a week or like once bi-weekly. I usually do it once bi-weekly because it's winter. My lips are already dry and I don't need them drying more or being a lot more crusty and bleeding out. And so I try to do more of hydrating my lips than I do with exfoliating. But Lord knows I just needed it. I felt my dry skin and I didn't like it. I love the smell of this though. It kind of makes me want to put on more. So I usually take a clean pad, take my tonic, and wipe. Feel like the sugary feel that you get. Let's call them crumbs. The crumbs that you usually get from exfoliant. I've had it on my skin before, like sitting there, because I didn't notice, and I like was taking it off, and it broke up my skin. Ever since then, I've been like kind of like tiptoeing on physical exfoliants. Snot my lips. I usually don't exfoliate my face, especially in the winter. Like you'll never see me like grabbing an exfoliant for my face. And if you do, it's usually a chemical peel, to be completely honest. So after I feel my face, usually after I do my lips, I'm finished. I always just put on my Laneige Sleep Net Mask in vanilla, or pear, or grapefruit, or berry. But today I don't have that. Oh God. This is another thing. Can't fucking stand that it just stays on your lips. So I'm using my Carmex in strawberry as SPF 50 and all that great jazz. So now this is more of a night routine for me. not really a morning routine, so this has all just been what I would use at night. However, I do use most of the stuff in the morning, but that is my skincare routine. So just a review on the whole collection itself of the products I personally bought. My top 3, I would say, y'all knew I was coming for the Dreamy Youth. I love this thing. It hydrates me, but doesn't make me look shiny, and I love it. I love this tonic. The tonic just cleanses me, and it also is very hydrating, so I don't feel like, hey, I'm dry, I need to rush and do all this. Like, I can take my sweet time in between, sing a couple of songs, and then get onto it. I usually don't take my time because my skin, me and her beef because she be dry. But I usually get to, just take a little time because it's very hydrating. It's a hydrating thing. I would honestly, as much as I don't use this, I would say the Rose Jelly Beauty Sleep Under Eye Gel. I think it's very soothing. I think it's very relaxing, and just, it doesn't promise you the glitz and glamour of, oh, your dark skin circles are be gone, they're gone forever. It's kind of like, hey, do you want to feel nice? You want to wake up? This is the one for you. Anywho, again, I personally think Pacifica is great as a company. I love the message. I love that they're all, cruelty-free, vegan, cruelty. I said they didn't have gluten, but I love the message. I love what they're inspiring to do. I love the smells. I love that they're not overbearing. I love the creams. I love that they're very light. And I love that most of their products are very hydrated. I would give this, babes, what should we give this? Oh my goodness, I just had an idea. So instead of stars, technically my logo is lips with a heart on it. I would give this 3.5 lip heart lip. 3.5 lips. I would give it that. I would give it 3.5 lips. Meaning like 3.5 out of stars. You guys get the gist. Anyway, I would give it 3.5. My pros are that it's very hydrating. The smell is not overbearing. Again, like I said, it's also very affordable. You can find it anywhere, and even the website. And it's, vegan, animal, like cruelty-free. I keep saying animal. Like, I want to say animal free. It's animal free. I mean, technically I'm right. But it's cruelty-free, and it just sends a great message. Cons, I would say, it just needs a little bit more on the separation when it comes to different skin, because we're all not the same. And I think it needs to stop using as much perfume, especially with its oily products, as it does with the dry and everything. I think it just needs to stop using perfume on the collection, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, it's your girl Bougie. Remember to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. Comment down below your skincare routine and what products you think is the best from Pacifica if you used it, or maybe you don't like Pacifica. Let me know down below. And like this video, it will be so amazing if you could. It will help me in the future. Let's grow this channel. I already got 30 subscribers. Let's get 50. Let's get 100. Let's get 100,000. Let's build, babes. And I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. Click that subscribe button. Subscribe to my blog as well. It'll be in the description box down below, and all these products will as well. And I think that's it. Yeah. Follow me on all my social medias. That will also be in the description box below, and I will see you guys in another video. So bye, babes.
Thinking about you, oh no, no, no. I've been thinking about you, no, no, no. I've been thinking about you, oh no, no, no. I've been thinking about you, no, no, no. I've been thinking about you.